What is up, YouTube? So today I have the GoPro Hero 8 Light mod. The mod does not have to utilize the GoPro to work. It could work on any type of camera. So let's go over the price point, the features, and whether or not you should purchase it. Okay, so what's in the box? You get your light, you get your mount, you get your lens filter, and you also get a USB-C charging cable. Of course, it's GoPro, and you get your instructions. So let's look at the mount first. So your mount is basically your traditional GoPro style mount, which would have your 1/4 screw going through, mounting it to a quick disconnect plate. Okay, you have a little tab here which allows that light to slide in and latch in. Okay, this setup is not proprietary to GoPro, so let's get that out of the way. You don't have to own a GoPro to make this light work on your camera. The light itself has a cold shoe, hot shoe mount setup, so it's universal. It's not proprietary. If you have any type of camera with the cold shoe, hot shoe mount setup, this will work. Just plug it on in. And basically this light slides into this. Let's do that. Slide it on in, and as you can see, it just pushes in and it clips. I'm not going to do so because that little tab is really tiny and it's a pain to get it off. Okay, there's a little indentation in there, a little cutout, along with that little tab that correspond with each other, and it locks it in. You got to depress this detent in and then slide this out to get it out. Alright, you also have a filter. This is a rubberized filter. It basically gives you soft lighting when this is, your direct harsh lighting. Your lens here has like a frosted look, and as you can see, this is a tiny little light. I do recommend this even if you don't have a GoPro. I really recommend this light. I wish it had a longer run time, but it's a great setup for what it is. Okay, so let's go over some of the specs. Okay, so on this light itself, you do have a charging indicator, and that's on the very top. Okay, so that's what it looks like, and at the very top you got that little dot. Okay, when it's just like that, it's off. Okay, when it's at 1 to 10%, it's going to be a little red light. When it's 11 to 40%, it's going to be an orange light or an amber color. And when you have 41 to 99% battery life, it's going to be green, meaning that you're good to go and use it. Alright, you're also greeted with a trap door to charge it. This is probably one of my favorite parts of this light. Is you click this little thing and it's spring loaded. Like, it's real fast and responsive, really well engineered. I mean, it has a little rubber gasket. This light is amazing. It's worth the $50 in my opinion, because where are you going to get a light this small that puts out the amount of power that this light puts out? Okay, so without the diffuser, you're looking at Kelvin of 5,700 with the light by itself. So let's turn that on. So that light right there is 5,700 Kelvin. Okay, that's the intensity of the light. It's a bright white light. Okay, when the diffuser is on, so you gotta align that notch with the bottom. With the diffuser on, it becomes a Kelvin of 5,000. So this is 5,000 Kelvin. Okay, let's go over the light modes now, so that way you could see the intensity of them. Alright, so at level 1, so it does not have a memory, so as soon as I let go of this button, it's always going to default to the lowest power. At level 1 or mode 1, you get 20 lumens at 6 hours of runtime. Okay, put the little diffuser on, and as you can see, it diffuses the light. You get the little green indicator that still protrudes through, so you can still see that. The audible click is really nice too. It has a very solid tactile click to it. So mode 2 is 60 lumens and the runtime is 2 hours. Okay, and that's what it looks like with the diffused light. Level 3 is 125 lumens and 1 hour at runtime. And then that's what it looks like with the diffused light. And then the next one is strobe, which is really not a level, it's just called strobe, and that's 7 hours of runtime. And then this is what it looks like with the diffused light for whatever freaky stuff you're trying to do with it. Okay, to be honest, this mode of strobe is probably to signal someone, or if you're on a bike you could use it, or a drone you could use it and stay safe, so that way people could see where you're at all times. And then they have a mode that's called overdrive, and you depress it for or double click it, and it'll give you 200 lumens for 30 seconds. So that's very, very strong, but it's only 30 seconds of runtime. I don't know if it's because it'll shut off or if it'll kill your battery that fast. I'm pretty sure it's probably because it's going to shut off, so that way it doesn't overheat. But let's double click and see what 200 lumens looks like. So as you can see, it juiced up a lot. Okay, hard to pick up on camera. It's probably gonna, you see it better in outdoor lighting, especially at night. But that's what it looks like with the diffuse, and it'll stay on for 30 seconds. So when purchasing this light, definitely consider and keep in mind that this light is not going to project a long way. It's more for that illuminated vlogging style setup. So as far as distance, you're probably looking at maybe 10 feet. If you're lucky without the diffuser, it'll illuminate past that. But I mean, it's going to be very faint. So, you know, within arm's distance where this light is going to shine, it's best. And also keep in mind that probably 5 feet is where you're going to be wanting to be at its furthest distance when utilizing this. So it's not a light to light up a whole area. It's more for the vlogger who's going to do that up close and personal style setup. So do I recommend this light? As you can tell, I'm pretty hyped on this light. This light itself is probably my favorite thing that GoPro's released. Of course, it's waterproof at 33 feet, and it's just a awesome little light. Like, I mean, even if you don't have a GoPro, this will be an excellent addition to anyone that has a camera setup that's vlogging, especially at its size. Things that are close to this size are usually the size of a Hero Session or GoPro Session, which is about a 1-inch square, and those things are going to run you the same price as this. So you can't get much cheaper than that and have quality. Especially, this is my favorite part of the dang thing, is how this thing pops open. So strong and promising. Like, GoPro needs to do that for all their door setups. I mean, that was whoever engineered this. I doubt it's the same guy who engineered the 8, but this one was well thought out, and I definitely recommend it. If you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. Definitely consider subscribing if you want to see more content like this and other content I'll be posting, especially when I get the media mod, and when I get the Insta360 1R camera. definitely consider subscribing. Until next time, I'll see y'all in the next one.